I used to wear like this like fairy outfit almost every day. I'm Juliana Nalú on set with GAFFER for the 100 powered by Komi. I think my favorite thing about my career is the fact that I get to know so many interesting people, like from all around the world, and meeting amazing places, different cultures. So it's definitely like having the experience of connecting with different people all the time. Yeah, it's such a blessing. You know, it's funny. I don't think I have a dream collaboration. I'm just grateful when I meet new people, because honestly, the best things that I've done till now in my life is not people that are like famous or like big brands. I just love like creating new things. And I feel like when you work with someone that is still like upcoming, they don't have the pressure of being perfect. And this is how you create new things and great things. But yeah, I don't have anything that I dream like a big name. I'm just grateful for everyone that like passed my life, somehow. I think the proudest moment was when I launched this nonprofit organization that I have in Brazil. It was like a dream of mine for a long time. So when I finally got to the place that I was like, oh, I think now is the time. Like I'm ready. Like it's possible to make it. So it was the proudest moment, of course. I don't think it's like a specific like pieces, but like people that I love their style. Is this girl, she has a brand that calls Ice Studios. Her name is Renelle Medrado. And also my friend Kali, which is, I love her style. It's like super girly, but I like it. And I mix it between Renelle and Kali. I love just the vibe. Just like, bro, don't care about nothing, just go. Honestly, because so many times in my life, I got to a point that I was like super sad and afraid of like what people would think about me, Sometimes I really went through like difficult times and dark times in my life because of what people was like talking about me, thinking, me worrying about those things. And like now I'm 26 and I went through a lot already. So right now I'm like, damn, Juliana, you were literally just wasting your time thinking about that, because none of those people know you really, so it doesn't matter. I think sunscreen. Sunscreen, guys. Please, let's wear sunscreen. Even the black girlies, let's wear sunscreen. We need it. I feel like I just been in the industry for so long that nothing surprised me anymore. But one person, I feel like I never had that. But one person that I definitely would have, and it's the only one that I never met, is Rihanna. Like, bro, she's like the one for me. I think if I meet her, I would be like, I love you, like something really awkward. I love her, yeah. I suck it, 100%. Kali Uchis, because she's my bestie and I love her music. I think the best way to answer, let me see the last music that I heard or something. Okay, maybe Steve Lacy. Okay, that's good. Wait, can I add one more? Someone like from the favelas in Rio, like to play like funk, baile funk. So it's like 100% me. It's TikTok. Unfortunately, I barely post on TikTok. I just love watching things there. And it's funny, I learned so much on TikTok, bro. I'm telling you, it's so good. About everything, animals. I love it. I love TikTok. I think Mama's Gun by Erykah Badu. Lana Del Rey. She killed that. It was really epic. It's a meal from Brazil that calls feijoada. It's basically beans, very like simple, but much seasoned and stuff. It calls feijoada. Um, this movie that calls Closer with Julia Roberts. Yeah, I love that one. Football, 100%. 2004 from this band that I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's what Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, okay. Handball. Yeah, I grew up playing handball. Yeah. There's two places that I love so much. One is Jamaica, that I went really young for my 21st birthday. And then I went back at the beginning of the year for a job. And the other one that I love, and I'm going again now next week, is Italy, Positano. But it doesn't matter where I go. I made so many like amazing cities, but Rio is still like, it hits different. It's not because I'm from Rio. It's just like the energy, the culture, it feels different when you're there. And I don't think I feel that way just because I'm from Rio, because many of my friends told me the same thing. So yeah, I mean, I love Italy, I love Jamaica, but Rio will always be my favorite city. Yeah. Bridgeton. I know, I love Bridgeton, it's so cute. You really get into it. And the actors, they're amazing, the actors, I love it. You know, it's funny, my family, we don't have a tradition. Like, my mom always taught me and my brother that like she don't really care about specific dates. She cares about how we are with her the whole year, you know? So she's like, Juliana, I don't care about one day. You don't have to be with me here on Mother's Day, like, because I care the whole year, like how you be amazing daughter, you know? So I kind of grew up with this like mindset of like, okay, New Year's, school, Christmas, da da da. But it's more about, you know, to make money. We all know that, you know? So my mom always was teaching me about how we don't really care about specific dates, but it's more about how you are like in the whole year, you know? I would say everything. I lived there my whole life, you know? I lived in Rio till I was 19. And then that's when they found me, and then I started like traveling, moved to LA. So I would say like I'm very, very grateful for born and being raised in Rio. Most specific, being from the favelas, because it's how it made me have so many different perspectives of life, you know, and being grateful for every little step that I, you know, achieved in my life. Yeah, I think it's really important knowing where you came from, but because this is the only way you can get somewhere. And I keep reminding myself all the time, like, you know, I'm from the favelas, this is never gonna change, doesn't matter where I am. And I'm very proud of it, because many people think like, oh, the favelas in Rio are really bad. I'm like, bro, the favelas, there's really good things as well. Like, look at me, like, you know, good things comes from the favelas. And this is how we gotta change our mindset about Rio and the favelas as well. Because I feel like people love talking about how dangerous it is and stuff like that. But everywhere is dangerous, you know? There's like both sides. And I'm grateful that I saw the other side, you know? I just remember that me playing football, like really young with the boys, and just the happenings, like we didn't need much, honestly. Just being around people that we love and having fun is something that I miss a lot. It's just interesting remember, because nowadays I'm around people that need so much to get happy. And I remember no, I know people, you know, I know places that you're literally just grateful, like for day by day, you know, being awake, oh, thank God, like I'm awake, you know, one more day to be alive. So yeah, it's just really good for my perspective, you know. Okay, at first I didn't know I wanted to be a model. I just knew I wanted to do something different. I wanted to express myself. So I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I used to tell my mom, taking me to auditions, like, dressing up at home. Like, I used to wear like this like fairy outfit almost every day. Everyone thought my mom was crazy for that. I had like different kind of characters, like going crazy. And when I was like 8 or 9, I started telling everyone that I was like an actress and a model. And it was so funny because it was like chubby. And people used to laugh about me. My mom, oh, Juliana, you a model, you an actress. Like, but I appreciate my mom for that, She was believing on me, like, since I was very little. And I feel like they really planted a seed on my heart, And in the very beginning, starting, I remember like when I was like, okay, I want to be a model for real. I was like 12, 13. And I told my mom, she was like, okay, Ju, so what do you think we should do? So I started like sending emails to like agencies in Brazil. I was 13, like 12, like faking that I was my mom and like literally setting up appointments. And I was just telling my mom, tomorrow I have this appointment, this one, da-da-da. So we were like going to castings, appointments, and there was a time we went to these agents and they were like, oh, Juliana, you're really beautiful, but you need a new book, like a composite, like, professional pictures. I was like, yeah. And then they were like, you need this photographer to shoot you, but it's like, it's this amount of money. And it was like a lot of money for my mom at the time, And she knew it was so important for me because I was excited, da-da-da, but I wasn't like the kind of kid that was like, mom, you gotta buy it. I was like, I knew about the situation. And like, she was my best friend. She is my best friend. And bro, I remember my mom got all her money to buy me the book. I remember she didn't have money at all. It was like 500 Brazilian money, which is like $80. It was all her money in her bank account. And she paid for the book for me. And I will never forget because that was like, I'm here because of her, Like, maybe if she didn't do like all those things for me in the very beginning, that people didn't care, that people thought she was crazy, I wouldn't be here. And today everyone's like, oh yeah, I know Juliana. Yeah, I'm Juliana cousins. But at the time, everyone was laughing about me. And my mom was the only one like believing in my dreams. Yeah, I'm very grateful for her. So I moved to LA when I was 19, 2017. And I'm being here pretty much like around like 5 years now. I was moving around, but having LA as my base. And then a year and a half ago, I went through like a very traumatic like experience. I lost my dog. Yeah, accident here in LA. And I went through like, I'm really happy to be talking about this because sometimes people are going through some stuff and they think like, oh, this doesn't happen with us. And like everyone goes through like bad things. And I went through a very, very dark time in my life. Like I was very much depressed. My mom had to come to take care of me. I wasn't working for a few months and everything was reminding me of my dog. So I was like, I gotta move out. Like I gotta leave LA. I don't want to stay here. And my agency in New York was literally like telling me for a long time to move there. But I was just so attached to LA. I have my friends, like my community, a safe community. But I was like, Mom, I think now is the time for me to like go to New York. I need to like, fresh it up. And it was the best thing I've done because it was really good for my mental health, new people, new clients, just working, creating all the time. It was really, really good. My mom was there with me for like a month. So yeah, I'm very grateful for New York. It's definitely like a city that I love. But now I moved back to LA because I love LA as well. The weather, the fact that I can have a car here. I miss my car, just driving. And yeah, but I love New York. It was a good moment of my life of like recovering and getting back on my shit, I feel like fighting like strong pieces and mixing that with basic daily stuff. This is how you can like express yourself really well. Because many people think they need like too much, many accessories, like amazing top, amazing pants, amazing shoes. Like I feel like if you have one strong piece and you put together with your daily stuff, it goes very like wow, because then it's you, it suits like your vibe. This is what I've been doing lately. So I love baggy jeans pants, white tank tops. So I've been changing my shoes sometimes, or just wear like cool different pants, but then same white tank tops, or maybe literally a plain outfit and like cool glasses, Oh God. Okay, so my brother, he always loved playing PS5, PS, because back in the day it wasn't PS5. So we played like GTA a lot, all those games. But during the pandemic, I got stuck in Brazil. So I wasn't working, wasn't traveling. And my brother told me about this game, Call of Duty. I was like, that's cool. I don't know if it would be good, And bro, I just got addicted. So first it was the phone one. I was just like, let me just play on my phone, And then we got to the PS5, and then I was like nights without sleeping. Like I was going to sleep 9 a.m. every day. It was a phase, and it was really cool. I met cool people, and it was really fun. But I do love video games. When I left Brazil for the first time, I was 19 in 2017, and I moved to LA. It was like very difficult because I didn't know English at all. Okay, I never studied English because my mom couldn't afford, So I remember getting here and everyone was like, just look at me like, oh, this pretty Brazilian girl. I was like, damn, I went to uni, like I'm smart. And I felt so useless, like not being able to express myself, So I was literally crying for 2 weeks. I only knew like hi and I love you is the only thing. So it was really hard, and I just like kept pushing and learning by myself. And I remember telling my mom like, Mom, if one day I have the opportunity of like, being big or like having the resources to like make something that we can give it back to the girls or like the kids that they want to like become something like big one day, I wanted them to have access to like English classes, because I know how much that affected me. Like I would be like maybe farther in my career today if I knew English, earlier. So 1 year and a half ago, we finally started Favela Seeds. It's a project 100% from my heart. It's literally me, my mom, my brother, and his wife. This is the team. Now we have this place in the street that I was born, that I lived in my whole life, in the favela of Chapadão. The kids there, they learn like jiu-jitsu, much cool things. And then now we are opening the other one that's for English classes, theater, and like many other things. It's something that makes me very happy, and it gives me like meaning in my daily life. But yeah, I'm very, very, very much excited about that. Yeah, my goal is like, because right now we are based in the favela that I was born and I grew up, but I really want all the kids in all the favelas in Rio to have access to it, and maybe one day even expanding like to other countries, like doing collabs, and just the main goal is to help as many people that we can, So I feel like just growing and expanding, getting more visibility so we can help more of those kids, Concerts, dinner parties, bowling, keep it casual, night in, 100%, theater, action, introvert, go to the match, early bird, pasta, driver. I go into ventures, yeah. Dogs. I have a cat, but he doesn't care about me. So, dog, 100%. Freddy, he's 11 years. He don't care about me at all. He only comes to me when he wants food. When I told him, he looks at me like, what are you doing? It's so weird. I don't understand. Calling. Documentaries. Okay. What's your biggest fear? I think my biggest fear is forgetting who I am. Honestly. It's 100% my biggest fear. So let's write to the next one. Okay. Oh! Well, that's it. Ooh. I'm Juliana Nalú, and don't tell the gaffer I'm here.